Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, in the previous class we have discussed the direct speech. Direct speech is that speech which is the original word of the speaker. There, the sentence divided into two main parts. The first one is the reporting verb. He said. This is the reporting verb. He says. This is the reporting verb. IML is the reported speech. So there you will see the subject in the reporting verb and the object in the reporting verb. There you will also see the subject in the reported speech and object in the reported speech, and there will be also main verb present. So now we want to discuss the indirect speech. How to convert the direct speech in the indirect speech. And you have knowledge about the direct speech. I have discussed. These are the original word of the speaker, and there the sentence divided into two main parts: reporting verb and reported speech, and then each one divided into subject, verb and object. So now we discuss the indirect speech. How to convert the indirect speech, the direct speech into indirect speech. So there in the first part, not in the original word. So it is clear that the indirect speech is not in the original word. There we take some changes. There we take sometime the tenses, but sometime we change the pronoun. So different pronoun change according to different rules. Number first, the first person change according to subject, and the second person change according to object, and there will be no change occur in the third person. Already you know the third person as well as the second person and the first person. In first person, IV, us, your, these things are come. But in second person, you, your, these are come. And in third person, there he, she, they are the third person. There are some singular and some plural. So now you are clear that indirect speech, there are not the original word. There we take some changes in the pronoun as well as in the tenses. Now come to the reporting word. Already I have discussed the sentence divided into two main part in the direct speech. There is the reporting verb. The reporting verb already you know as he said. This is the reporting verb. He says. This is the reporting verb. So now you are clear what is the reporting verb. Now third number, reported speech. Reported speech, what they have reported. For example, IML. So the IML is the reported speech. So now you are clear. Reporting verb in present simple tense. Sometimes the reporting verb come in the present tense, but sometimes it come in the past simple tense. So therefore it is necessary for you, if there the reporting verb is in simple present tense, so there will be no change occur in the tenses. But the pronoun change according to rules. If there is the reporting verb in past tense, so then you will take a change in the reported speech, there according to different rule. If there it is a past tense, the reporting verb, so the other part of the reported speech also change into past tense. There are different rule regulation, and there they have also mentioned that how they change from one in the indirect speech. For example, there this change into that, and there are also other words, yesterday into previous day, tomorrow will be changed into the following day. So there different changes occur in the indirect speech. Now you are clear if it is in the present tense, the reporting verb, then how we do. And if it is in the past tense, then how we do. So now come to pronoun. There are one formula for pronoun. Pronoun divided into first person singular, first person plural, second person singular, second person plural, and there is subjective case and objective case. There are so many things. So the third person will be not changed. The second person will be changed according to object of the reporting verb. And the first person will be changed according to subject of the reporting verb. Now you are clear how we take a change in the pronoun. There you have also knowledge about the subject and object. The sentence divided into two parts. He said, this is the subject. He said to me, this is the object. This is the subject. This is the object. So, this is the subject. He is the subject. He says to me. Me is the object. I am al. I is the subject, and this is the object. So now you are clear that what is the subject, what is the object, and how these subject and pronoun change. There are some rule we have mentioned. Already we will discuss every one by one, and then you will see the situation, how the subject of the first person change in the indirect speech. Similarly, these are some sentences. He said, I am al. He is the subject, and it is in the third person singular. This is the verb, and me is the object. This is the I. It is the first person singular. And this is auxiliary verb am, and this is L. This is the object. So you will see to the situation. I will be changed according to subject. There is he. So therefore, according to subject, I will be changed into he. He said that he was ill. But this reporting verb is in the past tense, so there we have changed the M into was. On the other side, he says, I am al. There the reporting verb is in the present tense, so there only the noun will be changed and other tenses will be not changed. So that he says that he was ill. इसका मतलब ये है कि ये सारी चीज़ें मतलब डायरेक्ट में किस तरह डायरेक्ट किया है और इनडायरेक्ट किया है. जब आप डायरेक्ट को पहचानेंगे तो फिर आगे आप इनडायरेक्ट कर सकेंगे. There are some rules. Through these rules, the direct speech change into indirect speech it is a very important class, because sometimes we use in the review of literature, the great researcher know the direct speech and the indirect speech, but if the researcher do not know the direct and indirect speech, so they will not write a very good literature and they have no knowledge about the situation. So I appreciate to those people who know the direct and indirect speech. But sometimes we give the report to AI. This is also chat GPT. So this is also the plagiarism. Because try again and again, know the tenses, know the part of speech, and know the alphabet, vowel, and article, and grammar. And through this way, your English will be good and you will be speak very well in day-to-day life. Dear student, it take hard work. If you want to learn the direct and indirect speech, so it need the hard work. If you not spend the time on these direct and indirect speech, so then it is impossible for you that you will write your own report of thesis. Then you will request to other and you will give money to other. So this is also called plagiarism. If a researcher is the researcher and he doesn't know how to write, how to do the scientific writing. So therefore I request to everyone to learn indirect speech and direct speech. But before indirect speech and direct speech, it is necessary for you to cover the tenses and to cover the pronouns and to cover the part of speech and to cover the alphabets. Through this way, if you have learned these all things, then it is very easy for you to write a very good report of the research.